Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are doing a day in the life of harvest time. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning. I know, not very early. This time of year we don't get up early because we're always waiting for the dew to dry off, but we do have to get some mowing and baling done before we can head after straw while Father Phil is getting the combine moved on to the next spot. So give me coffee and the good old rice cakes into me, and we will bake on and see what all we get done today. So first job of the day, get these butterfly mowers off and put on the low loader as they need to move up the teleporter bucket forks, and I think some other bits and bobs up to where we're cutting next, to where we have the other green shed, so that they can push up straw and gather bales. Back these into their spot here. Try and navigate around everything. Low loader on, and teleporter lined up to go on behind them. So just about to head off baling now. Rick has gone on ahead of me. Father Phil is going to start ferrying stuff up to where we'll be cutting next. So he'll get the low loader, telly and trailers left up. We get back then, move up the combine. Should be dry enough to start cutting by that stage. I've a couple of acres to mow for a lad. It's a small single mower job. No point bringing the butterflies, this will be soft ground now. And then I have to go bale straw, and then I have to go upon the big square baler and go bale straw for another man. So yeah, it is all go. But anyways, we better go get this bit of silage wrapped up. And we are baling. So we have this field here and then a larger field out there to do. No over heavy, so we'll be able to tip along nicely there. So I'll travel about the speed bro is travelling at, and that way I just about be able to keep up behind them, and we'll both finish around the same time. You on the way there? Lovely. I think it's safe to say bro's under a bit of pressure. So just moved into the next field. Won't be too long getting it wrapped up now. No over heavy. It's grand. Absolutely flying through it. And now that is us finished, all baled, all on it. So it's time to fold up as quick as ever I can and bait on, because I want to get down the road in front of bro, because I have to go on mowing and he is just going to Father Phil, so I want to get out ahead of him. So, as quick as ever I can, we fold up and we bait on to the next job. Baler off, and the mower is on. So we're going with the John Deere N39 10-foot mower, trail mower. Yes, so we're going to mow a bit of boggy ground now, and dinner happened in between swapping machines, and they're just after leaving with the combine, so we're a little bit behind getting the combine out. We're hoping to be gone before dinner, get out around 12 or that, be in the field before dinner, but that just didn't happen. Just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm going off mowing now. Go mow this bit, then come back upon the John Deere baler and leave that ready for Robert. Slight change in plans. Robert's coming to us, he's going to bale with the John Deere, and I'm going off with the big square baler in the 99. Anyways, I'm pulling this up a diesel and we'll bale on. So, here now to mow that behind me. So, scout, close the gate, and get in tight to the back sword. Doesn't seem too heavy, so, but so far second cuts haven't been over heavy now by any means of the word. We get this better on the ground. And that is it mowed. So now we're back on home. So back in the yard now, take off the mower. Just taking off out in the fields. This is where we're parking stuff at the minute now. The silage pits are full. But that's the gorilla grape flying away there. I have 2 hours to get mower off, John Deere baler on, set it up on this tractor, into the 99, get big square baler on, get all that service filled with diesel, ready to go, and be in the man's field to be there around 5 o'clock. So 2 hours to get that all done. Shouldn't be too bad. They're cutting away, and Liv has everything sorted, cattle looked after and all that, so she's actually going jarring honey later on. So always something to be done around here. But anyways, time to take off one John Deere and put on the next. And that's the John Deere baler on, ready to go for Robert when he comes to us later on this evening. So I'm just going to bring it out, check to see that everything works as it should, and just double check she's all good, and I go up on the big square baler next. John Deere is on the 7680. So big square baler out of the shed, just a matter of checking her over, giving her a lock of grease points, a few shots of grease, get her all hooked up, change over the shaft, fill her with twine, we're ready to hit the road. Run through everything and make sure she's good to go, and we'll be it on and get some big square bales made. Grease gun. So we load her up with twine. And we are off, all done. Every time I get in, it's just running through everything. This, that, the other, check and check and check. Have I done? Have I done? Is this right? It's just keep running through my head every time I put it on. Because I don't really, it's not like I can ring Father Phil and say, hey, this is wrong with the square baler, what do I do? Because this is one machine where he wouldn't know that much about it, so I need to make sure that I double, treble checked everything in my own mind. I'm not forgetting it, I think of everything. So anyways, it is time to bait on and get some big square bales out of the baler. Happy days. We're in the field here now. I'd say about 14 foot headers worth cutting here. Roughly, maybe 16 maybe. Not as big as what we have anyways. That's on. Bale count is set, all is good. So the one thing I have to remember to do, so if I forget to do it, I'll make a bale about 17 feet long, is turn that up. Ooh, no, don't want to trip it. Just want it just on the edge of tripping. Well, not tripping. Balancing act. It's not going to behave for me. This is why I get long bales, because the baler is empty, so I have from back there to there before it starts measuring my bale. So I need that to stick. Yeah, it's not too bad. First bale will be maybe 10 foot. It won't be too bad. Right, chins. Yep. That's happy days. That. Now, so we're ready to go. That shouldn't trip, it'll fall down instead of tripping. They're set. Time to start baling. I'm in 1,000. Standard. Window. Oh, we get baling. So we are absolutely hell for leather going for it now. Going, how fast am I going? 9.5 kilometers an hour. Moistures are lovely, lovely. We're at that magic 20 flakes to the bale, and we are sucking decent. The light, smaller rolls of straw just absolutely hoovers it up. So it does. Hoovers it up. Just moved into the next field. It's quite big. They're combining away out there, 2 Dykstra combines. So I'm baling spring barley straw at the minute, and I think, yeah, they're combining spring wheat out there at the minute. So that's what's going on. Father Phil is ringing me there. Better see what's up with him. So a good few hours has passed. So I finished up baling the spring barley straw for the man I was with, and I still have spring wheat to bale up. That's combined. He said he'd leave that till tomorrow. So I'm with the harvest tea crew. Right, the best thing about harvest time is getting tea in the field, even though I don't think the women like bringing it to us. The hassle of it. But so literally we're 5 minutes from where I was baling to where we are now. Cutting away, getting on fine there, and straw here is fit to bale. I'll bale a bit, see what the moistures come up as, but I'll keep myself occupied here till evening, and that way I get left home too. So, what's on the menu? Sausage sandwiches. Happy days. So, sitting there and baled, Father Phil's pulled up. The dew fell in quite a hurry. So it fell very, very fast. So bringing in this load. What's in it? I think there's only one full of the fulls of the tank in it. So I'm bringing this into the shed now and tip it. It's gonna be, yeah, I think we have to go home and roll a lock of barley to feed calves in the mornings. I think, well, I know we are out, so whether we do it tonight or do it in the morning, I don't know what his plan is. Probably end up being first thing in the morning. But we'll wait for the dew to dry, because that's kind of what you do. Sort a few bits and bobs out in the morning while you wait for the dew to dry. So, I suppose one thing I did want to say, I can't remember how much I said in the last video where we actually kind of started the harvest, but this is the earliest we have ever started the spring corn harvest, spring barley. We've never started in August. There's often times we wouldn't have started it till the 15th or 18th of September, and we are so early, so very early compared to other years. And I know there's parts of the country down in Cork, and even when like we were down there 2-3 weeks ago, they were finishing up the harvest altogether. It's a very, very early year. Yields so far don't seem to be too bad. Bushel weight seems very good quality grain, but it's one of the it is the earliest harvest ever. So that's just something to keep in mind. Well, not keep in mind, but it's just a bit of a tidbit. So anyways, I'll try and get back into the shed. So the shed is fully cleaned out now. It's a bit dark in the shed now. Can't see it very well. Happy out?
Oh yeah.
Good start, man.
Oh, you've got a start, yeah. Good. Just can't run through it now. It's a heavy crop.
Yeah.
It's a heavy crop. We're getting it all. That one there is a 15.5.
Oh, that's a bit higher, is it?
Well, it was the backsword.
Oh.
So I told him keep it separate. Didn't want the back up in there.
Yeah. So that's how much is that?
We got as low as 13.2 today.
13.2, and that deer is 15, which is perfect. Anyway.
That's the first round of the fade. That's in the first round of the fade.
15 and a half.
Most of it today was coming in at 14.
Yeah.
On the lowest 14, but the lowest we got was 13.2.
The straw, when I started baling it, was 10%.
10%?
Yeah, I finished up there on 18. Right. We'll be on home. See what we get up to next. Yeah. So, last outside job before we go in, train the chickens. The guineas are up there in the tree. You can't see them, you can just hear them.
There they are.
You won't see them on camera, I don't think. Can't see anything but walk the geese into there enclosure too, and the ducks too, and that's it. Inside then to label honey, isn't that how it lives?
Yeah. 58.
58 jars of honey this time. Wowzers. So how many jars had we the first time off them?
36, wasn't it?
36, yeah, 35. And this time we had 50.
Whatever I just said.
Wow. It's a lot of honey. So, just on the honey, this is the last harvesting of honey for the year. So, this time round we harvested a super and a half because we had 2 supers on them, and they just, I don't know where they were getting it from, but they were packing it in. So, you've... So, there's a box there. It has all the kind of the separations and the wax and that. That's going to go back out to the beehive, and then the bees will take whatever honey is in and on that. They'll root that all out of it and put it back into their hive, and then we've clean beeswax you can melt into a candle or two. That'll be about the height of it. But I'm well impressed. The bees between the two goes, so that's nearly 90 jars of honey off one hive off the first year. Not bad, when at the start we didn't think we had a queen and we were panicking a bit, but they got going in the end. But yeah, so that's the bees. Bees are then, they're finished, so they'll spend the rest of their autumn.
They have to be treated now.
Treated for mite, isn't it?
Bromite.
Bromite. And the bees will spend the rest of the autumn gathering the honey to keep them going over the winter. And you keep inspecting them every week, isn't it?
Yeah, until winter, and then you close them.
Close the hive then for the winter. Yeah. So yeah, that's the honey. And that's kind of marks the last job of the day. I suppose I better help Liv.
You've not started it yet.
Huh? Yeah. Better give Liv a hand here.
I'm used to staying with you. Would you be with?
So why is it higher?
So Liv
Must be slightly different.
Liv is admiring her tower.
Hard work.
Hard work and tower of honey. I'm proud of you, Liv. You've done a good job with your bees this year. That's the honey. It's going to be in the farm shop for sale, so you can call in. Also on the colouring competition, we have a heap of them there. So one more week, this will be going up on Sunday, so one more week we're going to have the entries open till, so they're going to close Sunday next week, so get them in as quick as you can, and then we'll announce the winner the following week. That makes sense? Yeah. And the pumpkin patch, we still have to sort out things and that. As soon as we get sorted, we'll let you know what the story is on getting tickets for that. Is there anything else, Liv? No. I think that concludes today's business. What time is it?
9:30ish.
9:30ish, 10 o'clock, something like that. That concludes today's work. So, busy day, lots and lots of different things going on. Lots of different things we were always doing. Baling silage, mowing, baling straw. That was about it. And honey. So yeah, it was a busy day, but that's this time of the year. It's one of them days.
Pick that up.
What?
That plate, corporate.
It's one of them. It's just one of them days. There can be days. Tomorrow now I'll probably spend all day baling. That's all I will do. Whereas today we've done a lot of things. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed a peek into the day in our life during the harvest. and we're really and truly
Honey
getting
harvest and
stuck
grain
into it.
harvest.
So all harvest, it's harvest time. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, always leave them in the comments down below. We're going to leave it at that for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That is it from us. Good luck. Say good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.